Flying between the nation's major airports can be a bargain. With advanced planning and a flexible schedule, you can often fly coast to coast and back for under $300, sometimes even less than that, and sometimes it's practically cheaper than staying home. But if you've ever had to fly now, you know that short notice, last-minute airfare is ridiculously expensive. Just look at this example for a last-minute fare from Los Angeles to Minneapolis. The airlines don't offer any round-trip discounts for short-notice trips, so all fares are based on expensive last-minute one-way fares. Does anybody actually pay that amount of money? Actually, lots of people do. Most of them are business people, advising clients or closing million-dollar deals. But these high last-minute fares also affect people just like you. People who have to fly now for a funeral or other family emergency, a promising job interview in another city, an opportunity for your small business to land a big customer, even something as simple as visiting friends or family in a faraway state. Now granted, you could choose connecting flights on one of the other airlines, adding hours and hassles to your trip, and you'll usually get a better fare than the expensive nonstop. But there's a completely legitimate way to slash those last-minute fares and still get the nonstop flight. It's commonly called hidden city ticketing. You see, competition between airlines often makes buying a ticket to a city beyond your actual destination cost hundreds of dollars less. In this example, a flight from LA to Ohio with a connection in Minneapolis costs only $245. That's $400 less than just flying to Minneapolis, and it's even $100 less than taking one of those connecting flights. All you need to do is miss the connection to Ohio. That's right, when you get to Minneapolis, you simply leave the terminal and forget about the flight to Ohio. So instead of paying $355 for a last-minute trip from Denver to Chicago, you can use a hidden city routing to only pay $121 by buying a ticket all the way to Florida, but simply flying only as far as Chicago. Or use a hidden city ticket when you fly short notice from Philadelphia to San Francisco and save $400 by buying a ticket all the way to Idaho. In fact, whether you're flying last minute from Los Angeles to New York, or Seattle to Miami, or Detroit to Houston, or Atlanta to San Francisco, or, well, you get the idea, there's a hidden city bargain for almost every last minute trip between any of these cities. Now, obviously, the airlines absolutely hate this completely legitimate ticketing technique, but there's not a lot they can do about it, except to insist that your checked luggage take the entire trip you are ticketed for. So if you can follow a few rules, you're on your way to saving huge amounts of money on your last-minute airline tickets. First off, you can't check any luggage, not even by paying a fee, so travel light with only carry-on luggage. Only book your hidden city ticket through the airline's website. Don't try to earn frequent flyer miles, and be prepared should your flight be canceled or delayed. But finding these hidden city routes can be incredibly difficult, because for a trip from Seattle to Cincinnati, the hidden city route might be here, but from Los Angeles to Cincinnati, it's there. And from Cincinnati to Dallas, it's here, except sometimes when it's there. And the airlines are continually changing their fares. So on one day it might be this city, and on the next day it's this city, and even if you spend hour upon hour at your computer looking at every possibility you can think of, you might stumble on at least one route that would save you some money, but it's also just as likely you'll miss finding the route that would have saved you hundreds of dollars. And here's a tip, it might not even be a city in the United States. So how do you find these hidden city routings that will save you hundreds of dollars on last-minute airfare? Welcome to Airfare IQ and our Hidden City Fare Finder. We research over 1 million flight and fare combinations every day to find the hidden city flights that save you hundreds of dollars on short-notice flights between major cities in the U.S. We provide the information you need in just seconds, and it's absolutely free. That's right, a few seconds at airfareiq.com could save you hundreds of dollars on your last-minute airfare. To save big money on short notice, last-minute airfare, visit airfareiq.com and use our Hidden City Fare Finder. airfareiq.com.